Alrighty. All right, we're live. So yeah, I'm dialing this setup in slowly but surely. And the little bit of an issue that I have right now is that I'm using two different cameras, and one camera requires a mic offset and the other one doesn't. So to that point, let's see if I hit Command 2 over here. I'm going to need a better setup for this, but I have this, and I think what you guys are probably seeing and maybe even hearing is slightly delayed. I suspect that what you're seeing, like the talking head shot, should be fine, but I think this will be a little bit delayed. I'll check it on the back end. There's a couple of ways around this, but yeah, still just kind of dialing it in, but we're getting there. Also, if I do this here, both of those are muted still, so that's cool. All right, cool. So yeah, let's get to some music here. You know what? Let me check something here if I have the specific cable. I don't think I have it here. I was thinking about and I might end up getting it in a moment, but the one that I can connect to my phone to be able to route audio into the mixer. I might get that in a bit. For now, I just want to play some stuff. All right, cool. So let's do it. That's pretty loud. Cool. That's super loud. It should be about here or so. Oh, I gotta open the chat up. Yo, what's going on? Sorry about I didn't have the chat opened. Boom. Hello, TV remote. I like the name. Me likes the name. Sounds fine for me. Cool. Oh, so this is with regards to what I was mentioning about the offset potentially. So what about here? So if you see this, y'all should probably not have any delay for what I'm saying, what you're hearing, and what my mouth is, moving with the words. But I wonder, probably have to be on a different live set to really test this, but I wonder about, also this needs to come over a little bit. And this, by the way, this is a Yamaha Montage M8X is the name of this keyboard. Narrow now. That's what this is. But I wonder about this, like if this is delayed or not. I suppose I can check myself right now on the live stream, can I? Let's see. Super curious. This is delayed or not? Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah, so the latency issue, yes. The deal is that my main camera, this camera, I have to have a mic offset with because there is a latency issue indeed. And so I have that set up on this main camera, and that's why there is not a latency issue with this feed. But this camera here does not have a latency issue, and in this feed, this still looks good. Like, I can't add a latency, a mic offset to a specific camera. I can only add it to the whole live stream. So my only way around that for this setup is to essentially not use my best camera, which is this one, not use this, and use something else that doesn't have a latency issue, which I may consider actually doing. I'm not sure yet, but I probably won't do it, but I would possibly consider that, but probably won't do it though. But yeah, so that's the deal there, and that's okay. I'll work around that. But for now, for this feed, this is like just fine. So let's go to category and let's check out some other piano sounds that we have on here. And you could, all right, so let's see, acoustic. Felt piano, something like this, or something like this. Keys sound direct or via mic. So these are direct. Everything here is coming directly to you guys, not via a microphone. Well, microphone, granted, but everything is being routed digitally through the computer, through the interface, and then out to you guys. Where are you guys watching from, by the way? What DAW am I using? Nothing right now, but I use Ableton, and I use something, Ohio. Nice, man. Okay, I visited Ohio once about 3 years ago, the year of COVID. Wait, they weren't married yet. So before COVID, like, yeah, a little, like 5 years ago, 4 years. It was really nice. I had a good time too. Yeah, I use Ableton. I'm trying to learn how to use Ableton properly, and it's not as fun and inspiring to use as my favorite DAW, which is one called Korg Gadget. Let's do some other sounds on here. Hang on. Let's go to here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Pablo, what's happening, my friend? How are you? Ableton to me just makes sense. Yeah, so Ableton, to me, what I'm learning about it is that there are so many, there's so much to it that it can be overwhelming. Yeah, I'm using Live 12 as well. There's so much to it that it can be overwhelming. And what I've been doing is like kind of customizing my whole layout, right? So for example, in the browser, right, I'm like removing things in the browser that I don't use or need, like the groove pool, or a whole bunch of things on the side. Groove pool, I can't think of some other ones, but there's like several of them that are just there. I don't even know what they're there for. So I just got rid of them, right? You can just, edit the way it looks, like whether it's visible or not. All right, take care, man. Thanks so much for hanging out for a few. And yeah, so that's been helpful a little bit, and I've been definitely enjoying it. I think there's always like a thing that I'm working towards with Ableton, like trying to learn and have it make sense for me. So right now, for me, I have drums. Like I've figured out how to get drums rolling and how to have fun with that, and like how to have the view of the different drum kits that are there, the right view for me, like that type of thing via a search, and I have it like pinned on the side if I'm using the right terminology. And then I know a bass plugin that I'm really enjoying, by the name of Moog Mariana, and that is like the only thing that I'm using for bass sounds right now. But then from there, in order to like figure out how to properly sift through different Ableton and or other plugin sounds for like my melodies and chords and keys and synths and all that stuff, that's what takes me out of the inspiration. Like I don't know how to get to what I think I'm looking for, and sometimes it takes like too long compared to something like a keyboard where I can just quickly, like, I mean, essentially, you know what it is. Like it's this type of thing, right? So if I have something going and I'm like, all right, I want to go through different sounds and not hear the what is it called, the audition, but I want to actually play. I want to play it, see what it sounds like. Here, you can just go from sound, and I'm so used to being able to go from sound to sound super quick. But you can't do that in Ableton, right? You have to go to a sound, you're going to hear an audition or whatever it is, it's just a sound, and then you have to load it to a track. And that process is it's not what I'm used to at all, in a lot of the other types of ways that I do make music. So that's an adjustment. That's so cool. All right. And then I get to something like this, and I'm like, what do I want to do on here? Do I want to just go to categories and just find some different sounds on here? Interesting. Thanks for the suggestion or tip there. It's interesting that you say that. Indeed, Omnisphere and Arteria V Collection are the two things that I have heard are definitely worth looking at for my issue that I mentioned. So a few things with that. One is I'm fortunate enough to have access to either of those that I can get for free legally, through, I should say that, right? Through a partnership that I have with this company called Zounds. You guys can check them out. They're awesome. But I hesitated on that because I wanted to kind of explore I wanted to explore Ableton sounds. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Bruja Boy, is that how you pronounce it? Bruja Boy. Hope you're well. Been enjoying your talks about music, marketing, and development. Hey, man. Yeah, that means a lot. I appreciate that. Have you checked out some of like my Khordmaster Keys conversations, like with the interviews with other people, or are you referring more so to just like this, like the live streams and stuff? That either way, it definitely means a lot, and I definitely appreciate that. But yeah, so that's interesting about Omnisphere. I suspect that is the way to go. I'm not into sound design either, so I think that made me hesitate a little bit too. Like I don't enjoy designing sounds. That's not what's fun for me. I like inspiring presets. That's what my vibe is, and then from there, creating my own melodies and chords and stuff from there. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely look at that because I feel like it's. But then someone else, the person who also recommended Omnisphere was like, you should check out Omnisphere and Trillion and one other thing from Spectra Sounds. I think that's the name of the company. And it was just like I don't know, it just seemed like overkill. It was like, dang, okay, can I get what I want with just Omnisphere, or like do I need those other ones too? So it was just like a whole, like a, I don't know, a whole thing. I'm still figuring out, but I do think that that is something to consider getting for sure. Ableton built-in plugins mainly focused on EDM and stuff, so third party is a better option. Hey, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And I that's the vibe that I get every so often. Like once, like maybe 10% of the presets that I check out within Ableton give me that. Bruja, gotcha. Just really dove in today. We'll def get been going sponge mode. Oh, that's what's up, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, appreciate you being here for sure. And yeah, okay. All right, Lamb. Yeah, definitely. Have you checked out what's your take on Omnisphere versus Arturia V collection? That's pretty cool. I didn't even realize that motion thing was happening. Doom, 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 doom. So you better, because it's like all in one plugin. Very interesting. With Arturia, you get more plugin from the collection, which is nice, but I feel like Omnisphere will suit you better because it's like, oh, so that's very interesting. Okay, so I think you hit it on the head. So what it sounds like you're saying is if I got Arturia V collection, it has many different plugins in there, and I would then need to like go through this plugin A versus B versus C versus D, and like I might like this sound from plugin A, but that sound from plugin B, and this sound. So then it's like many different ones to go to. Whereas with Omnisphere, it's sounding like I can just have Omnisphere be like my main thing that I'm using. Maybe the bass thing that I mentioned, I can have that for bass, but then for everything else, I should be able to just have this one plugin to load up and just have favorites on there, and the sounds in there would be more inspiring for me than what's in Ableton Suite already. That's what it sounds like you're saying, and that's helpful to hear because I'm gonna definitely, I'm gonna definitely check. I'm gonna definitely, yeah, like highly consider that. Maybe I'll send the email today. Again, it's a no risk thing because I don't have to buy it, but I also want to not like overdo things. I want to make you go to plugin. Yeah, I gotcha. I want to make like a decision as if I was purchasing it. You know what I'm saying? Like just because I have access to everything. What I've learned is like with this agreement or this benefit that I have here to have access to so much gear. when I first found out, it's like, yo, that's crazy. That's amazing. That's like wild. This is like my all-time dream as a YouTuber. I can get anything and I can review it and blah, blah, blah. But it quickly became like, if you're not careful, when you have access to so much stuff, it can get dangerous because it can take away from creativity and stuff. So, yeah. You said, Roderick, what's happening? How are you, man? What board relevant today would you say is a good choice for 90s R&B sounds? Well, I think the Roland Phantom, especially the new one that just came out just now, it's probably amazing for any genre of any type of sound, including 90s R&B sounds. So I would probably go with that. The jury's still out for me. Like the sounds on this is the Yamaha here. The sounds on this thing are insanely good. But the more I sit here and use this, the more I'm like, I think I'd rather be in front of the Roland Phantom, honestly, because the Roland Phantom would allow me to kind of simplify things from a workflow perspective. Let's talk about what I mean by that. So also, can I like turn this down a little bit? Yeah, okay, because I have the monitor so loud. It's like I'm hearing myself so loud in here. When I'm talking, I guess I can turn that down. I don't think that changes. Yeah, that definitely doesn't change what you guys are hearing. Okay, so I have things routed pretty crazy on here. Let's talk about it. All right, I have this microphone connected to an audio interface over there via XLR. I have the output of that audio interface going into the input of this mixer here. You can't see because it's off frame, but maybe you'll be able to see when I do this. Kind of. Yeah, that thing. TX6 by Teenage Engineering. Okay. So I have that going there. I have also had other things going to that mixer, including some stuff you see over here, like my OPZ and the KO2 and blah, 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 blah. I have the keyboard going into the TX6 as well, obviously. Then I have the output of the TX6 going to the input of the OP1 field. Then I have the output of the OP1 field I'm listening to, and the OP1 field going out to you guys via USB. In theory, this setup is crazy and amazing, and it kind of is actually. But and the actual deal is that I kind of not. It's weird to say this because this is the setup I've been dreaming to get everything kind of set up and stuff. But I kind of think that with the Phantom and not having the OP1 field in the mix, not even having the TX6 in the mix, and not having that other receiver, the audio interface over there in the mix, and just having this microphone going directly to the Phantom. Yeah. And just having the Phantom going to the computer, that setup just kind of simplifies things for me and allows me to be able to just be like, yo, this live stream is just with this keyboard. But before I say that makes more sense, I might end up OP like audio interface. Yeah, using OP like an audio. Yeah, it is. Well, so here's the deal. I'm gonna get to your comment, Roderick, in a second. So here's the deal about like what makes that kind of special, I think. So what was it? So if I'm like doing this whole setup right here, what the OP1 allows me to do if I'm using it as an interface is this. So if I'm like doing this whole setup right here, what the OP1 allows me to do if I'm using it as an interface is this. So I can live loop and do all that kind of stuff, which I haven't even really done a lot yet, which is weird because that's like what getting into a groove and just using my voice and adding vocal or effects and all that stuff. I want to like tap into that a little bit more and let loose a little bit. I feel like I'm on these live streams. Sometimes I'm a little bit more modest, if you will, but rather like sometimes I might just want to be like, yo, I'm going in and I'm just going to like, yeah, go in with the vibes and not really overthink things. Okay. So do love the Phantom. Appreciate your answer. Would be great if you would be able to do a tutorial if you'd have the new Phantom to go a bit deeper into editing acoustic piano. Hey, interesting. Yeah. So if you have specific requests, I encourage people, and I appreciate you hanging out and joining and stuff too. So yeah, for requests like that, I should mention I have a channel memberships on my YouTube channel. where I take in requests for specific videos. So one of the benefits of becoming a channel member for $5 a month is I take in requests of specific videos or ideas and things like that, and I create them. So you guys can definitely look out for that. And I'm almost definitely going to get my hands on the new Phantom. And the cool thing about it is I haven't used my original Phantom 8 that I had in quite a while. And I have the so much dope stuff saved on there, presets and song ideas and all that stuff. And so it's going to be cool to just be able to load up like a snapshot. And I don't want to make it sound like it's like making an excuse either, but I feel like I'm going to like that setup a lot more. But it's also one of these grass is always greener on the other side thing, right? Because when they announced this, I was like, forget the Phantom. I was like, yo, it's like Yamaha montage. Like, this is where it's at. This is what I need to get. But now I'm like, oh, I want to go back to the Phantom. So be it, right? Such is life. Would that include custom-made patches as well? The request, that would be really cool. Would that include custom-made? Yeah, you know what? Absolutely, it would. I mean, it didn't, but I'm gonna say you become a channel member right now, and I got you on that 1000%. I think that'll be cool. Yeah, custom scenes. Yeah, for sure. I think that's a great idea. And you're talking about ones on the Phantom specifically, right? I'm assuming, because I think you do love the Phantom. Appreciate it. It would be great if you would, or you're thinking about getting a Phantom, or you have a Phantom. I'm curious, but yeah, we'll include that. I feel like a salesman now. Yeah, we could throw that in. Play something. Okay, let's play something. Love it. Appreciate you in here. Even though I was a little aggressive, but it's okay. Just kidding. All right, I'm gonna play something right now. I'm gonna put the mic away for a second, and I'm going to play something. Do a live looping session. Okay, yep, exactly the Phantom. I have the 08, but the acoustic piano isn't really mind-blowing. Gotcha. Always wanted my sister play her cello with me to this piece. Never got her to, unfortunately. Her loss indeed. All right, so live looping session. Let's do it. We got the request in, and that sounds good, Roderick. Yeah, let me know. I'm happy to. I'm happy to help. Yeah, I think for me as a person who's been on YouTube now for for about 4 years, I guess. I think the channel memberships and kind of the live stream that I'm doing here, and now starting to get back into making more actual like videos as well. I haven't done one of those in quite a while. I've just been doing the live stream thing, which has been fun and great, and I'm enjoying it. But I also want to, start doing the other videos as well, perhaps once a week. Don't want to bite off more than I can chew. And so, and provide value and grow a community of people who are, subscribers and viewers, and then people who want to go a little bit deeper and, with the channel memberships and stuff, as well as my Patreon. So I'm excited about that. I'm happy to have some clarity on what I think makes sense for me. How was 10 a.m.? Oh yeah, we can do 10 a.m., my friend. That sounds good. All right. So yeah, live looping session. Let's get that going. So now one thing about this live looping session, here's the deal, right? That OP1 field is not positioned in the place that is conducive to, I feel like I need it right here, but it's all the way over here. And the light is making it like it's glare. So that's part of the reason I think why I don't really let loose with it. But let's do something here. We'll go new. It's going to be louder because it's going to be 99. We're going to lower all these down to 44. Let me walk through what I'm doing here, guys. All right. I appreciate that request on the live looping session. So let's just experiment and see how it goes. So I lowered all the mixers down to 44, so we have a little headroom. I'm going to go into metronome. I'm going to turn that up a little bit. We're going to go into, I guess, the tempo. What is the tempo set to? Set it to 90. And then we're going to go in and 1, 2, 3, 4 and out. All right, so here's the live looping session. Let's get it going. Ooh. We're gonna get it. Hang on. Oh, right here, we gotta lift that. So we're gonna go. Try that again. So actually, I'm not even gonna talk. I'm just gonna try to get myself into a flow state. Mute, but I am monitoring chat, and I'll do like these or like this. If you say something cool, if you say something bad, if you say something right. All right, let's get back to it. we got some pads. Let's see what's up. So that's right here. So I might mute that. And then I might come here. Let's see, let's check out some pad sounds on here. It's so much fun to just do weird stuff on this keyboard. To answer your question, Lamar, what's happening, my friend? No DAW. The OP1 that you see right here is what everything's being recorded into. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm gonna skip this idea and go to another idea. That's what this is all about. Finding some inspiration. 1, 2, 3, 4, out. All right, let's find another interesting sound. All right, let's do something like. All right, let's get like a let me see, some calm. We gotta be able to find sounds quicker. Yeah. So if I go to live set, let's see what else we have here in the live set section. ANX. That sounds cool though. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, what's going on? F. Mendanka Tecladista. Was that good? Is that accurately pronounced? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. I hope you're doing well. Cool. That's nice. That's good. I like that. I like that. Let's see if we can do something with this here. You said velour type sound. Is that one that I just played that you heard? Or I'm not sure what velour. I've heard. I think I know what velour means, but I'm not exactly sure. Describe it. So something like that could work. Let's try it. I'm gonna mute myself. making my dance. I wanna dance when I'm making my dance. When I'm making my dance. When I'm making my dance. I wanna dance when I'm making my dance. When I'm making my dance. When I'm making my dance. Dance when I'm making my dance. When I'm making my dance. When I'm making my dance. I wanna dance when I'm making my dance. When I'm making my dance. When I'm making my dance. I wanna dance when I'm making my dance. That's so dope, man. That's so cool to be able to do that stuff on a live stream. See, that's why whatever I said earlier about not like I need this a part of the live stream always. It's just so fucking fire to be able to do this. It's so good. So good, so good, so good, so good. So cool, man. Make sure you guys get yourselves liked and subscribed and all that. Yo, we're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. Just so y'all know. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. Look at that. I mean, we're not there yet. We're still got a little ways to go. But it's mad cool that I have 10,000 people who subscribe to my channel. It's mad dope. All right. F-Man. Okay. So you said what it would be like to improvise in a 4/4 sequence in the style of smooth jazz with the chord progression. This is just a suggestion. Hey, thank you. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it then. You know what I'm saying? You talk about jazz too. Let's get a little again, I'm still working my way around this dang on keyboard here, you know what I'm saying? I guess I should be able from wherever I'm at, I should be able to just hit this. Yeah, hit green, and then no matter where I'm at, boom, like wherever I'm at. I want piano. Oh, boom, boom, piano. But that doesn't work that way. Look at that. So yeah, there needs to be a quicker way to be able to get to like piano sound. So you have to be here and then hit. And yeah, see, I don't like that. I gotta figure that out. All right, let's do a little jazz. And if I wanted to add some jazz, like rhythm pattern on this, let's take a look. If I type in, I gotta type in jazz first, and then let's see. And we gotta speed this up a little bit. Where's tempo at on here? Where is tempo? Right there. Try these. All right, there's 4 jazz kits, and then each jazz kit has these jazz drum patterns associated with them. So let's go to the first one. What if I work? Let's go to, all right, this is the first one. Let's go to the next one. I have to hit enter. All right, what about the next one? Same thing, a little different. How about something like this? All right, this needs to come down a little bit now. All right, let's try that again. That's pretty good. Oh, that's not the chord. That's pretty cool though. All right, so you said sequencing with these chords: F minor. F minors. Let me understand what these chords are that you're saying. With the chords F minor 7 9. So as a F minor 7, you mean, I think with parentheses 9 that means F minor 7 and then add the 9. I think that's what that means. Let's come out of how do we get out of here? Shift. Okay. Oh, I gotta hit my guy back too. 2 o'clock doesn't work tomorrow. So much happening right now. F minor 7 9, right? Before I get into that, I gotta play through Moonlight Sonata because I haven't done that today, and I want to do that every day until it's perfect. Perfect. Not Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. All right, hang on. I'm gonna play it right now. All right, I need to do that ending part again, but I'm going to switch to a different piano. Now, that Hamburg Grand sounds so nice with that reverb dialed up a little bit. Let's go to category. We're at Hamburg Grand. What else do we have here? Let me see something. How do we sort these by like single? Let me see something. Name, date, I don't know. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's find something else on here that we might want to check out. Imperial? Or what about Imperial? Where is that at on here? Let's try this one. There's like a little echo, like a little delay with it. All right, let's do the ending again. Damn, I don't even know where I'm at. I don't know if I like that sound though. How about this? I don't like that sound either. How about let's see CFX. I don't know. Let's go to where. Let me see what else we have. That sounds pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So good. All right, I think I'm done with today's live stream. This was fun though. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll holla at y'all on the next one. The battery's probably about to die over here too. Just saying. All right, thanks so much for joining. And again, we got two different views going over here. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna figure out how to really dial this in properly because we're close. We're close, but we're not there yet. Actually, let me think about this for a second. So if I wanted to do vertical live streams but be able to show, yeah, I don't know, it's not going to work the way that I want it to. I'll have to do a little bit more experimenting. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't have to get up because I have the mouse in front of me. That's pretty cool. All right, peace, y'all. Peace. Take care.